Why You Suck At Deadlock? Here's a 6-minute guide so you can stop throwing my games on your own. I've gone like a good 100 hours in Deadlock so far and have consistent performance through all my games. So let's just get straight into it. There are 3 main phases of Deadlock that we gotta keep note of. The laning phase, which is the early game, the mid game where you're most likely to team fight and fight for walkers or to secure urns, or maybe you hate the urn and no one secures it. Entirely plausible. And the late game where we are thinking maybe 30 minutes or more. Yeah, it's around that game time. First reason why you're probably terrible at Deadlock is that you're just getting matched against a ding dong who denies you and you have no idea what's its stupid, annoying sound and why you're not gaining any souls. You probably know what I'm talking about. Denying or securing souls is simply shooting the minions as it's about to die. Shooting the soul that appears right after, orange is to deny your own minions, blue is to secure yours. Simple. It doesn't get that much harder. Honestly, some characters have slower projectile speeds and that can be fixed quite easily just by higher velocity magazine. Makes shooting your projectiles so much easier. Also, if the minions start to fade out, like they just vanish, you just don't get souls. No one profits. Mostly your enemy doesn't profit, but you don't even get the base souls of the creep. Okay, moving on because we don't really have all day. Now I understand that farming is key to getting a lead in lane, but you don't have to melee every creep. You also don't need to shoot enemies while there is an entire wave shooting you. It's okay to have a bad laning phase. You have 4 lanes. Just don't die too much and just focus on denying if you're being zoned out. It's not that hard to play from behind and it might just be a positioning error, which is why you're taking so much damage. Okay, that's about it. We don't have to go that deep into the first 2. The third point is really all about itemizing. If you're not good at itemizing for yourself and things don't make sense to you, just follow a guide. At least you understand how the items affect your skills and how they scale. Because I am so sick of seeing the worst builds known to man be created in this game. Bro, yes, it's a playtest. But I'm also not sure about only saving for 3k items to build them up and have 0 stamina, 0 sprint speed just so you can get kited and die. So just in case you need a demonstration, here's a 3-step visual guide on how to access the guides in the store. Step 1. Press B. Look top right. Click Browse Builds. Step 2. Choose the most popular build. Can't go wrong with that, honestly. Step 3. Follow said build with the guide items now displayed in view for you. Easy, simple, brainless behavior. Even a Neanderthal could understand. Let's just move on to point 4. This is seriously a massive annoyance. It's macro. Okay, it's macro. If you don't know what macro is, we get into it. There are 4 lanes. There are 4 lanes. It's now 18 minutes in the game. There are 2 empty lanes. Why are you hogging my lane? Farming my neutrals. Jungle, whichever works for you, but why? Just farm the empty lanes that the waves are crashing in and you and you are still stealing my farm. There's just so many lanes that are crashing in right now and you are still in my lane stealing my farm. When I rotate, you rotate. I just don't understand. Completely nonsensical rant aside. Macro is really important in securing souls for yourself so that you don't fall behind the average souls on the team. The teammate who has not left the lanes on left are most likely just stuck shoving lanes because no one has come to absorb the farm. It is okay to farm. Just don't farm into the next game, which honestly brings me to my last and final point. Absolutely terrible team play. You are literally playing a team game. I know, I get it, it's hard to understand what you should be doing at all times on the map. It's fine. But I'm not quite sure about perma shoving 2 lanes while a team intentionally runs you down on the other 2 lanes and you are not doing anything about it. You can always just quickly clear the wave, shove it in, help your team, still return in time to farm more. I've been seeing a lot of these types of players and they just go off about how bad a team is when they refuse to play for any objectives or with the team or even push into the walker to clear it. They just clear 1 to 2 waves. On empty lanes, go to the neutrals, farm it, repeat it until they have 3 max cost items. Bro, you're not gonna do anything at 45k souls. Also do that. You're probably gonna just get crowd control in the next game anyway. It's like, what are you doing? You are sabotaging your own games. Just, use push to talk, team chat, communicate what you want to do, push objectives with your teammates, set up with their skills, do gangs early game. There's so much you can do with a team that makes the game so much easier and even leads to crazy snowballs. TLDR, don't play too much Stardew Valley in Deadlock. There are no star fruits. Don't solo push without speaking. You were born with a mouth. Unless you weren't, then yeah, typing works too. Truthfully, I made this video out of spite because my teammates were constantly going off in chat or voice calls while making these mistakes and make the game so much harder while blaming everyone else but themselves. Yes, this guy is purely spite-filled. I hope this helps. See you in my next voiceover. Ciao.